Support WrestleTalk!
Tell a friend.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I am Luke Owen. It's not been a good week for Drake Maverick. He was accosted so much at Survivor Series at the hands of the Big Show that he pissed his pants. His dominant Raw Tag Team Champions AOP had chants of AOPP directed at him, and then they lost to Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. Oh, and he was part of an angle that is among the worst things WWE have done in all of 2018. And that is quite an accolade. But according to Dave Meltzer in the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter, it might not have actually gone to plan. According to Big Daddy Melt, there is a story going around that the plan was for Drake to use a gimmick in his trousers, which would then look like urine was flowing from his penis. I can't believe I quite said all of those words. But the story goes that the gimmick didn't actually work. A version of the story, which was not confirmed, is that the gimmick didn't work and Maverick actually had to really piss himself to make the angle work. And it seems like Maverick has had nothing but tweets about his dribbling ding-dong, as he replied to one fan, "The WWE Universe thinks they're so clever. You idiots do know there was a double moonsault from on top of a cage on Saturday. Shouldn't you be thanking the gods above about this miracle and chanting 'this is awesome' instead of directing pee jokes at me? Still, I guess it's better to be pissed off than pissed on, or involved in an angle where you piss yourself on TV. Maybe someone who wants to reconsider their return to the WWE ring is Bray Wyatt, who made his first appearance for the company in several months over the weekend. Wyatt was last seen in September when he was still part of the tag team with Matt Hardy, which was disbanded when Hardy had to take time off to heal his various injuries. During October, Wyatt posted several cryptic tweets which hinted about a new change of gimmick with a character called Dr. Mercy, repeatedly tweeting the number 4. While this did have fans puzzling over what it could mean, Bray Wyatt randomly returned to WWE at their special Starrcade show from Cincinnati, Ohio to answer Baron Corbin's open challenge in his usual Bray Wyatt gear. However, it's being reported that this was not an official return and the change of gimmick could still be on the card. In fact, Raja are reporting that Wyatt was a last-minute replacement for Braun Strowman, who is currently sidelined with an injury and could be out until the Royal Rumble next year. Wyatt pinned Corbin with a roll-up, and when Baron asked for the match to be restarted, Wyatt pinned him again. And if you're wondering to yourself, what the heck is Starrcade? Well, it was a WWE house show special that they aired some of on the WWE network over the weekend. But, not a house show like Super Showdown or Greatest Royal Rumble. This is like one of those other house shows where it doesn't really affect storylines, as far as we can tell anyway. Also on the show, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Dana Brooke and Ember Moon defeated Nia Jax, Tamina, Alicia Fox and Mickie James. Rare wins there for Banks, Bayley, Moon and Brooke. Drew McIntyre defeated Finn Balor. The B-Team beat The Revival. God damn it, WWE. The Bar beat New Day. Rusev and Rey Mysterio defeated Shinsuke Nakamura and The Miz. Charlotte pinned Asuka. God damn it, WWE. AJ Styles tapped out Samoa Joe in a cage match, and Seth Rollins beat Dean Ambrose also inside a steel cage. The WWE and Universal Champions were not on the show at all, neither were the Women's Champions Ronda Rousey or Becky Lynch. But in perhaps more surprising news from the weekend, WWE officially announced the first TakeOver event for NXT UK, which will take place on January 12th from Blackpool, the Las Vegas of England. The announcement was made during the NXT UK tapings in Liverpool, with Triple H appearing in a pre-taped video. This is a big step for WWE's UK expansion, which kicked off earlier this year when they announced the brand and launched the weekly TV show several months later. Now we're about to dive into the spoiler room brawl, so if you want to avoid what's going to happen over the next few weeks on NXT UK and some of the matches taking place at the January TakeOver event, we're about to spoil the show in 3, 2, 1. NXT UK TakeOver will see the finals of the NXT UK Tag Team Tournament, pitting Mustache Mountain of Trent Seven and Tyler Bate against the grizzled young veterans of Zach Gibson and James Drake, while NXT UK Women's Champion Rhea Ripley will defend her title against Toni Storm, and in the main event, Pete Dunne will defend his NXT United Kingdom Championship, a title he's held since May 2017, against Joe Coffey. Also announced is a no DQ match against Dave Mastiff and Eddie Dennis, and while not officially confirmed, it's likely that Travis Banks will take on Jordan Devlin, who continued their storylines at the Liverpool tapings. And before we head off, we wanted to debut the latest trading card for Crap Gimmick Wrestling by our own Art Attack Lewis Tillett, who you can follow on Instagram at Lewis Tillett Art. The latest member of Crap Gimmick Wrestling is El Limon 2, a young lemonade stand owner from Tijuana, Mexico, who was trained in the mystic arts of lucha libre by the original El Limon, who now manages him under the name El Limon Classic. A big thanks as always to Lewis Tillett for this amazing artwork. Yeah, Survivor Series 2018 wasn't very good, but what storylines were botched coming out of it? Check out El Fakador Laurie Blake's latest list by clicking the videos on screen right now. I've been Luke Owen, and that was wrestling.